Acquiring land in Nigeria can be complex due to the involvement of legal, traditional, and government institutions. Below is a step-by-step process that covers all statutory steps, community consent, legal procedures, and other necessary requirements. Step 1. Initial research and identification of the land. Determine the location. Identify the exact location you want to buy the land. Consider proximity to infrastructure, potential for development, and growth prospects. Zoning and use. Verify the type of land use: residential, commercial, industrial, or agricultural, to ensure it aligns with your purpose for the land. Step 2. Engage a real estate agent. Surveyor. Engage professionals. Work with a reputable real estate agent or property consultant who has a strong understanding of land sales in the area. Site inspection. Personally visit the land with your agent and a licensed surveyor to confirm its location, size, and boundaries. The surveyor will help you verify if the land matches the details provided and identify any encroachments. Step 3. Conduct a title search. Due diligence. This is one of the most crucial steps to avoid fraud and disputes. Land Bureau search. Go to the state's land registry, usually under the Ministry of Lands, to check the title and ownership of the land. The following documents can be verified: certificate of occupancy, C of O, issued by the state government. This is the most important proof of ownership. Governor's consent required for any transfer of land, even when a valid C of O exists. Registered deed of assignment if the land was sold or transferred previously. This deed must be recorded. Survey plan. The surveyor will match the coordinates of the land with official records pending government acquisition. Ensure the land is not under any government acquisition, either committed or under global acquisition litigation. Search. Confirm there are no legal disputes or court cases over the land. Step 4. Obtain community consent for indigenous traditional land. In many parts of Nigeria, especially in rural and suburban areas, land is owned communally by families or indigenous communities. It's important to secure their consent. Identify the landowners. Ensure you're dealing with the true owners, which could be a family or community head. Consult with the community. Speak to the Bali community leader, Oba, traditional ruler or family head, to verify ownership and avoid disputes. Family community meeting. In cases of family land, all family members should sign a family consent agreement stating they agree to sell the land. Multiple witnesses are needed to prevent future disputes. Omo Onile fees. These are informal fees paid to traditional landowners, often called land grabbers or Omo Onile. These fees should be budgeted for but only paid after thorough due diligence. Step 5. Obtain a purchase agreement. Engage a lawyer. Hire a real estate lawyer to draft or review the terms of the purchase agreement or deed of assignment. The agreement should clearly state the following: the names of both buyer and seller, description of the property, size, location and boundaries, purchase price and payment terms, the agreed timeline for documentation and property transfer, signatures and witnesses. Ensure both parties and witnesses sign the agreement. The witnesses must be credible individuals. Step 6. Payment and receipt issuance. Once the purchase agreement is signed, payment. Pay the agreed purchase price. Always make payments via bank transfer or a method that provides a clear record. Avoid paying cash. Receipt. The seller must issue a receipt of payment acknowledging that full payment has been received. Step 7. Obtain governor's consent. By Nigerian law, the Land Use Act of 1978, all land is vested in the governor, and for any transfer of land ownership, the governor's consent is required. Prepare a deed of assignment. This document formally transfers ownership from the seller to the buyer. Apply for governor's consent. The buyer's lawyer will apply for the governor's consent at the land's registry. Required documents include the deed of assignment, survey plan, receipt of payment, tax clearance certificates of both the buyer and seller. Pay fees. Statutory fees such as consent fees, stamp duties, and registration fees must be paid. The application process can take several months, depending on the state. Step 8. Register the title at the land registry. Stamping and registration. After obtaining the governor's consent, the deed of assignment should be stamped and registered at the land registry to finalize the ownership. Collect the deed. Once registered, you will receive your copy of the registered deed of assignment, which now reflects your ownership. Step 9. Obtain a survey plan. If you haven't already done so, licensed surveyor should produce a survey plan that details the size, location and boundaries of your land lodgement. This survey should be lodged at the Surveyor General's office for record purposes. Step 10. Apply for a certificate of occupancy, C of O, if the land does not already have a certificate of occupancy. For instance, if it's virgin land or acquired through family inheritance, apply for a C of O. You'll need to submit your survey plan. deed of assignment, and other relevant documents to the state government. Processing time: it may take several months to receive the C of O, depending on the state. Step 11. Pay statutory fees and taxes. Ensure you pay all required taxes and fees, which may include capital gains tax paid by the seller, but often negotiated with the buyer, stamp duty paid on the value of the land, property tax, annual taxes due on land in some states, survey fees for preparing and filing the survey plan, registration fees paid during the land title registration process. Step 12. Obtain possession. After completing all necessary legal and statutory steps: physical possession. Take possession of the land. By fencing or marking your boundaries, develop and protect. You can begin developing the land as per your intended use: residential, commercial, etc., and you should protect the land against encroachment. Step 13. Additional steps to consider: power of attorney. In cases where you are purchasing land on behalf of someone, ensure the proper power of attorney is documented and registered. Building plan approval. Before any construction, apply for a building plan approval from the relevant authority. Consult local regulations. Ensure you are familiar with the local laws, zoning regulations, and other planning rules. In conclusion, the process of buying land in Nigeria involves due diligence, legal compliance, and community engagement. Ensure that every step is followed meticulously to prevent disputes or loss of investment. Working with experienced professionals, including lawyers, surveyors, and real estate agents, is essential to successfully navigating the complexities of land acquisition in Nigeria. If you find video informative, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content on property, facility, and real estate management business tips. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. God bless you.